Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be your reading for January the 3rd, 2023. Alright, let me see what we got going on for you today. Let me see. Hope everybody is well. Alright, I'm just trying to see what I'm going to use for you. The reading is going to be kind of quick today. Y'all know I stay down here in Atlanta, Georgia, so right now we have severe weather going on. And before and if my internet goes out, I wanted to go ahead and get your reading out for today. We have like tornado warnings and watches and severe thunderstorms and everything going on. Okay. So some of you may also be experiencing some bad weather. And if you hear some noise in the background, I have the weather alert, my local news going on in the background, so I can hear the alert if it goes off, okay? So we have 9th house of Sagittarius in reverse. You see the left hand of fate. Okay. And it has faith in reverse. K2 is presently and will be until almost fall time. This year, 2023, K2 and Rahu will continue to be in Aries and Libra. Okay. But 9th house of Sag is also trips. So some of you may have gotten a long distance trip canceled, and or maybe you're thinking about only doing a short-term trip. Now, it don't have to be for luxury or for vacation. It also could be about business. It also can be about moving. So instead of moving far away, some of you may be traveling or moving at a shorter distance right now. This is also about having and keeping a giving nature. Some of you may not just feel like that right now. Okay, I don't know. Of course, it's going to be different for everybody. But you may not just be in a very giving nature. You may not just be in an attitude where you want to be bothered right now. Yep, see there, escape. You could be doing a lot of daydreaming. You also could be doing a lot of vices, which could be, maybe you're drinking a little bit too much right now. Over excessively smoking, whether it's cigarettes or vapes or cigars. It also could be, over-the-counter medications that a lot of you could be turning to now, especially sleep aids. That's what I'm hearing. Because Neptune, okay, you would need to know your chart and know where Neptune is in what house. And Neptune can keep us kind of confused or in a very dreamy state. So some of you also could be having very vivid dreams lately, and now you're waking, okay, coming out of the REM of sleep, where that you're remembering your dreams, even if sometimes that you're a person that usually don't. Remember that your dreams are not what you call that word? Your dreams are not I don't want to say real, but they mean something else. Okay, the word escaped my mind. But because of that, it's a sense of, not having quite much as faith in a situation, in people, or anything what's going on with your life right now. So you could just be very dreamy, idolizing, idealization, just thinking, daydreaming, seeing yourself or in a situation as foresight. But are you doing the things in this reality, in this sense, to help them to come true? So it's kind of like you may be seeing yourself already at a certain place, traveling, on vacation, just needing to escape the everyday, dramatic issues and situations that we got going on and that we have to deal with. Okay. And when we also do that, we tend to reject our intuition and also your religious denomination. Okay. Because I feel that it's a lot of rules and regulations. And I did use that title in a video the other day. So make sure you go and take a look at that one. But it's a lot of rules and dictations and policies and things like that that we're having to deal with right now or abide by. And it just seems like we just want to escape all of this stuff that we got going on and just go to a better place. Now, and a lot of us, when we get into that frame of mind or daydreamy, okay, we can turn to music. I hope that you're listening to binaural beats, okay, but you could be listening to your favorite songs, or this will help you to relax and take you into that dreamy state, okay. um, some people may also use intimacy or sex as a way of escapism away from their problems, using other people as third party situations to escape their problems that they have in a marriage and or a person that they're living with. Some people turn to food as an overindulgence, okay, as a way of escapism. Whether you're not eating or eating too much, a sense of overindulgence. Um, some people use liquor. Some people use nicotine. All different things, right? But that is the Neptune energy. It also, some of you could be Piscean or Sag, or you would need to know what planet is in your 12th or your ninth house. Okay, now Vedic sidereal, Jupiter is in Pisces, and I don't know where Neptune would be in your chart. Okay, because I don't really keep up with Neptune like that. But I feel that you understand too. It could be the why, okay, that you are daydreaming. It's also part of your manifestation. So as you continue to daydream, you're also at the same time manifesting, because 12th house of Pisces is also about losses. So some of you are doing a conclusion to some things in your life, wrapping up some things in your life. And for some of you, it could involve with traveling, short distance or long distance. But it's also, you're learning about secrets and gossip, and people who are your frenemies will be starting to show their face. Okay. Now, 12th house of Pisces also wants to try to connect you more to your religious denomination, and also connecting you to better relationships and better things. 12th house of Pisces also is endings, okay? So whatever that ending is for you, it could be legal or legalities type of situation. It could be marriage, relationship, a place where you're living. It also could be an end to some type of contracts that you have yourself signed up to, whether it's mortgage, phone, some type of rental lease, car note, whatever the case may be for you. Okay, because it's time for a reset. Let's get your next card. So we have fifth house of Leo. For a lot of you also, let me tell you that you're about to get ready to connect with a person that you may begin to date in the near future. It can just be platonic or start out platonic. And for some of you, it may lead to intimacy if you're ready for that. But what's also closing up as a cycle for you is your dating life. You haven't had really a dating life lately. And it still can be that you may meet somebody that you can go out to dinner with, have cafe or drinks or brunch or something like that. Fifth house is romance. Well, it's not romance. It's more of sex and intimacy, and the house of where love starts. So a lot of you, that house is closing up. a certain relationship or dealing with somebody, and you're about to connect with a new one. Now, remember that the readings are about foresight, even if you don't feel that this is happening for you right now. Okay. It also is a ending to you not having any type of fun, like going out, to a movie, to a football game, because right, it's football season, right? Maybe a football game, maybe a movie, maybe going to an arcade game or putt or golf, mini golf, whatever the case may be for you. I see that you haven't really been doing anything for fun lately. Okay, and it's also saying that that part of you will be coming into a new chapter. Okay, so now we have 11th house of Aquarius of friends. See, that's what I was saying about some of you will be learning about your frenemies. People who you thought were your friends are not. So you can be, and also I see that some of you haven't had time to really meet up with your friends, go out. You probably maybe last seen them around the holidays, but now that a lot of us are back to work at the beginning of the year, maybe you haven't had time for your friends lately. Okay, but I do see that you will be gaining a new cycle of friends. And for some of you, just wanting to escape or to leave and disconnect from the people who you were dealing with. Okay, so you have a huge new cycle coming up for you. And there it goes, Jupiter abundance. Okay. All right. So some of you don't have to be your sun sign, right? Could be Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Sag. Okay, or you will also need to understand and know what planets is in those houses. All right, so nothing is in Leo 5th house right now, but things are about to pick up for Aquarius house. Remember, Aquarius and Leo is partnership houses. Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, right? Sag, Gemini. So anything that happens in your 7th house, it will affect your partnership house. Okay. So if you haven't been dating Leos, when Saturn goes back to Aquarius in this month of January, your partnership or partnerships that you deal with people, especially with love and dating them, it's going to start to change. Okay, it's going to start to change. Having a sense of insecurity, also not trusting. Some of you, your root chakra is blocked, so some of you could be very angry for whatever reason. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody. You could also be feeling a sense of victimization. You could also be just lacking energy right now, feeling like life is a burden. And that feeling like life is a burden is also wavering on your faith. Okay. Some of you right now can feel insecure, a sense of insecurity, because you may be having to depend on others for help. And you're ready to escape and get out of this situation because you don't like to ask people for help. It also is a time for a sense of gaining and getting a better sense of security. Working on your patience right now. A lot of you also could be working on your self-sufficiency. Okay. I really feel that you need to listen to your instincts right now, because your instincts may be wavering. What I tell you, you see all this red, okay? This is also Mars energy. Mars is retrograde right now, back into Taurus. It was in Gemini, but it's retrograde in Taurus. So you would need to know in your chart where Mars is in what house, okay? But Mars being retrograde in Taurus makes you feel like some of you could be clearing out a lot of your possessions or getting rid of your possessions, and it's making you feel insecure. This is also second house of Taurus is your emotional security right now is being renewed. And as your emotional security is being renewed, it will affect you. Okay, because that will, thank you angels, that will make you go into that Neptune energy of a dreamy state, a vivid imagination, very vivid dreams, also feeling very confused. Like I was okay one minute and now I feel my emotions and my feelings feel very insecure. Taurus second house is also your speech, right? So you could be wavering in your speech, not feeling very directive or speaking your truth. This is also second house of Taurus is how people see you. So some people can see you as very insecure, even if you're not. Okay. In your actions, how you go about your actions. We can't help how people see us. So whatever your ascendant or your rising house is or zodiac sign, okay, that is how people are seeing you right now. They don't see you from your sun sign. Okay, now second house of Taurus also is your finances and your money. So even your money is going through a sense of renewal. A lot of you, like I said, also could be very angry with your lover or your spouse or a person that you're in a relationship with, living with right now. And they could also be feeling like this and they're not really putting a lot of energy into the household, into the finances, and also into your relationship. One of you is very addictive to something. Okay. One of you also could be feeling or acting very codependent on the other person. And that could be also triggering your person to start to feel insecure about their self. Okay, because they're also trying to work on their self, but you're being, or the other person is being codependent on you for feelings, emotions, for security, for money, and for everything, right? And it could be really affecting them. I feel like right now all of us are going through a sense of stamina. Um, we're needing or trying to build up our stamina right now. A sense of survival, also gaining and getting more courage. Um, our sense of renewal for ourselves also is changing. Okay, and this is a lot of red. Now, red also, right, is Mars, but it's also a very vivid color for Aries. And what's in Aries? Vedic sidereal Rahu. Right? So, Rahu will make things bigger or larger to you than what it is. So, you may not be or really is so much insecure or have a sense of insecurity than you think you do. Okay, you will need to look in your chart and see where Rahu is in what house. But Rahu, like I said, will be in Aries until the fall 20. And K2 will be in Libra until about the fall of 2023. Mysticism, your spirituality. Really scared to walk through that door of faith and believing in faith and keeping faith as your base. Okay, as your overall sense of security. I feel that it's also a lot of mysticism. It's a lot of omens and also a releasing of burdens and baggages, whether it's physical or emotional, okay? Especially when it comes to possessions that we all are about to go through right now because we're going through a sense of rebirth, okay? And also your religious denomination, your faith, your spiritualism, what you believe in, how you feel, how much effort you put into that secure base. Okay, remember that the root chakra is the bottom of your feet. So some of you may feel very ungrounded right now. And then we have a great area of creation. Bottom of the deck is lacking a sense of gratitude. We can all start to feel insecure and a sense of insecurity because of all what we do for people, and they don't show it back in reciprocation, right? And it will affect our feelings and emotions, because we had that card to come out last night, which talked about people pleasing. Okay, we want second house of Taurus for people to see us in a good light. Oh, this person always does everything. I can ask them for anything and they'll say yes. And even if you got a lot of stuff going on, somebody will call you and ask you to do something or ask you for something, and you are yes, 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 yes. But you got already so much on your plate. Okay, that's people pleasing. Scared to tell somebody no because you don't want them to see you in a different way or a different light. But that part of you is actually what is going through a rebirth. Okay. Privileged lady, mature man, and also a sense of despair. Ooh, these cards coming out fast. Ooh, I'm glad that the snake here came out in reverse, which is also the same poison is always the same cure. Remember that. Okay. I feel that something or somebody or a situation that had you in a sense of despair before is leaving your life, but you have to help it to leave also. Okay. And you have to understand physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually of why you need to leave it alone or leave away from it or get away from it. And also don't be mad at whoever or whatever you believe in, right? Of why you are going through this, why you are being removed from a situation is for your better. But I don't think you see it. I see that a lot of you are more worried about the insecurity of how it's making you feel in the change while you're going through the change. And that's what you're blaming it on. But you don't see the sunrise after the effect when you get to the new beginning. Okay? You're so much more worried and engulfed in the insecurity of this rebirth and change that's happening to you. But you're not really seeing and understanding why it needs to happen and have a sense of gratitude for that. Because it's taking you to a better horizon. It's going to actually take you into something better. Even if it's a relationship you're leaving or breaking up, divorcing from. Now, if you haven't recently been in a relationship, all of this rebirth and renewal that you have been going through the past couple of years, I don't feel that it's a couple of weeks or months. The past couple of years is taking you to this new castle here as a sense, right? The lady holding the rose, I know my card is torn up, but she's sitting there waiting on somebody to actually love her for her. Okay, for the right person to find to her life, as a sense of optimism, being optimistic, a sense of faith and hope. Now, it is one person that you did have a lot of feelings and everything for, but this person hasn't shown up lately. You haven't heard from them. You haven't seen them. They haven't committed to you. So it's kind of like, you know, as soldiers are leaving off to war, the lady would sit in the window and wait for her husband to come back, as a sense of still holding feelings and emotions and love, not knowing if they're going to survive, right, war and to return back to her. So you will always love this person, but it also is still having you wavering in a sense of insecurity. Like, if I move on, will I miss them? Will they come searching for me if I move on with my life? If they ain't came by now, they're not coming. I hate to be the one to break it down like that. And this is why you're going through of renewal, because that one specific person, and or maybe it's a couple of people, they don't make up or consist of who you are as yourself, or they don't determine their love or returning to you don't determine on who you're going to be or who you need to be for your future or who you need to be for here and now. They're the one missing out. So you need to look at it that they should be in despair, that they did not come and do this soulmate relationship with you during the time that you were reciprocating. Okay. All right. So yes, purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Work with the stone or crystal of garnet. Some of you may really be an Aquarius. I believe garnet is the stone for Aquarius. This card is in reverse, which is, what is that? Ceremonies and celebration. So some of you, of course, we're in the first month of 2023, right? So either you just recently had a birthday the last couple of months ago, or even though this card came in reverse, this is the start of the next year, right? This year. So you have a birthday coming up. It also can be a celebration. We just had New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, right? So what's some more celebrations? We got your birthdays coming up. You got Valentine's Day, if you want to count that as a celebrational day. You have the spring equinox coming up. You got Easter, Palm Sunday. You know, so we got all new type of celebrations coming up. Okay. So it's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthday, graduations, and anniversary. And the stone crystal of emerald. So some of you, you know, it's about all of the new ceremonial and celebrations that are going to come to you this new year. Okay. You have plenty much more things to celebrate. That will be new opportunities coming up for you. And that is what you need to be looking forward to while you're in this purification, detoxification phase right now. Okay. And now we have easy does it. Yes, take it very easy on yourself. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Some of you are just going full force, especially with all of this red energy here on the table. Mars may have you very much activated right now, especially if you are a Taurus or if you're a Scorpio. Or you need to know where Mars is in what house. Okay. And I just feel like you're just going, trying to get things completed, but take it easy. Okay. And now we have the stone crystal of sapphire. Oh, this a lot, but we're going to read them. Oh, it's 2. So we got yellow jasper and amber with control issues. Utilize your God given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you, and give it to God. Take a deep breath and on the exhale, release the situation for healing and answers. Okay. Whatever religious denomination you believe in. Now, this also can be that you're just tired. You're trying to keep your stamina up. You're trying to get things done. You just are really lacking the energy, but you're still going. You're still going and having this rejuvenation type of phase because you are detoxing. Some of you are actually detoxing in your food, in your beverage, with exercise, with meditation. Remember, we are in retrograde up until about January 13th, and let's give it an extra week after that. Okay, until Mercury goes back direct. So this is a great time for you to purify and detoxify and to declutter. Okay, people, homes, possessions, and also situations and relationships. Okay. Bottom of the deck is make time for self-care. And remember that Mercury retrograde is a time to reconnect with oneself, to rejuvenate, to recharge, to re-strategize, to replan, rethink, recalculate, all of that. Okay. So that when this energy moves forward, then you will be in a better energy where that a lot of you can take it a little bit more easy, and then you'll have more time for self-care. Hey, Reese. All right. So, and again, like I said, I came on a little early because it's a lot of tornado warnings and watches and stuff down here in Atlanta right now. So in case my internet went out, I want to go ahead and give y'all reading. Make sure you just go ahead and replay it back, okay? I'm just going to put a couple of tarot down because we're already at the 30-minute mark. Yes, the Hierophant. Getting back in your faith. This is also you getting in a higher frequency and vibration right now while you are renewing yourself. And so people who are not on your vibration don't come to you. They're not going to give you what you need and want. They will remove themselves from around you. Okay. Also, be careful of energy vampires right now. Remember that the Hierophant also is about teaching and learning, a higher sense of learning about oneself. Okay. And we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So this is going to be a choice that a lot of you are going to continue to make right now. You know, you are still in the phase of looking for your lover. Okay. Or somebody is coming back to look for you. I don't really think that they want commitment, though. I don't think that that's on the table. And when this person learns that you are really decided and you have decided and or blocked them and moved on with your life, they're going to be very upset. I think they're going to be more upset with themselves rather than you. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody, and the King of Wands. There we go. Nine of Wands in reverse. So instead of this person working on healing, there whether be cussing, fussing, arguing, upset, irritated, irate about that they took too long to come to this connection or to reconnect with you, or also they're really realizing right now that you're not looking for them. You're on a higher path now. You also could be going after what you desire. Some of you are becoming single right now. And some of you are soon going to meet a Sag or an Aries. Could be a Leo. Or also a Taurus. An Aquarius or Virgo. Still can have it in their chart. Also could be a Pisces, could still have it in their chart. Or a Capricorn. Okay. I feel that whoever this is, they're still trying to come back towards you to get what they want out of the situation. Whether it's intimacy, whether it's money, whether it's a possession. They're wanting to try and change your values to back what it used to be. And this person is upset, okay, that they can't sway you anymore. Because you're coming off as the Hierophant. You see all that light coming off of you? And this person is this King of Wands. So what you already know is that this person only goes after what they desire, when they want it on their terms. When you were looking to connect with this person, they weren't doing anything. They was avoiding conversation. They were being rude. They really wasn't communicating. They wasn't very open to communication or giving you a reciprocation back if you was to try to communicate with them. They was acting very slow and unbothered. But now they're having a change of mind where that the hermit is ready to come out of their shell and to communicate and to take action. And they may also do it very fast, but I don't see them and or you really making a choice about a relationship though, and or marriage. I feel that they just want to persuade you, okay, to allow them to get back in your good graces. Thank you, angels. As control issues. Yep. All right, so that's your reading. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because I don't want my internet to go out. So be very careful in your city, country, and state right now if you're also experiencing tornadoes and severe thunderstorms. I will see y'all tomorrow. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and also check out my about section. Subscribe to my other channel, Yes or No Tarot. We'll be over there this year working on it, and I'll see y'all next time.